Hey guys, today we're checking out Creative's latest innovations in the headphone market, the Aurvana Ace and Aurvana Ace 2. What's exciting about these new headphones is the use of the xMEMS drivers, a groundbreaking technology in the audio space. Let's explore what these headphones offer and how this new tech will shape up. Kicking things off with their design. Both models sport a sleek, modern look reminiscent of Apple's standard AirPods, but they lean towards the plastic side in terms of the build. Having said that, I think the Aurvana Ace 2 translucent charging case makes up for it. It's discreet on the outside and very sleek and shiny copper on the inside, which is certainly attention grabbing. For the earphones themselves, when taken straight out of the box, their fit wasn't perfect for me. The default ear tips felt a bit too small, but switching them to the larger tips that are included in the package significantly improved my comfort. However, they still lag behind the comfort offered by the Bose and Wilkins, or even more so if compared to the Samsung in-ear headphones. Now let's dive deeper into the heart of these headphones, the xMEMS drivers. This technology is all about precision. Unlike the traditional drivers, xMEMS, which stands for Micro Electromechanical Systems, uses silicon solid-state technology for sound production. This means you can get extremely accurate and consistent audio, which is great for audio clarity and detail in music. However, being newer technology, it might come with higher cost and potentially less powerful bass compared to the traditional drivers, and I expect it to have some adoption pains as well. This could explain why Creative opted for a hybrid approach, incorporating both xMEMS solid-state driver and 10mm dynamic driver into both sets. But what is the sound quality, you might ask? From my experience, both headphones seem precise and clear. The Ace 2 stands out with its support for the aptX lossless audio codec and adaptive hybrid ANC. It does have slightly sharper sound profile while ANC is enabled. However, when compared them directly, the difference between Ace and Ace 2 was subtle at best. Even when I put in one of the earbuds from each set simultaneously, distinguishing between them was quite a challenge. I do like the app where you can adjust the EQ settings either manually or select from a wide range of presets. By default, it's set to flat profile, and I'd say that's a good starting point. This ensures that your headphones have the natural and unobtrusive sound profile. When comparing them to other headphones such as these from BW or my main daily driver Samsung ones, they do appear to have slightly lower volume output. I find myself needing to increase the volume to a higher level than I'm accustomed to. The soundstage is good and overall sound is comparable, and certain things are actually a bit clearer, although not drastically so. Considering the price point of these headphones, the level of performance is indeed quite commendable. If you do really want powerful and clean bass, I'd recommend looking into the BW headphones, as they excel in delivering deep bass response, especially for music featuring electric guitars with distortion enabled. When loading up the app for the first time, both models came with a fresh firmware update, which just shows how hot off the press these are. One downside is that the app only displays the battery level of the headphones, not the case itself. And while we're on the topic of charging, I do like the inclusion of wireless charging for the case as well as the USB Type-C. In general, the headphones are light, which is great, but adjusting them often leads to unintentional shortcut activations, which is something you might need to get used to. A few more things to note. At first, I was convinced there was no indication of left or right on the headphones themselves, but after seeing the official video, I embarked on a journey to find where the markings are. It took me a solid 20 or 30 seconds to actually spot the vague inking on the end of each tip. So factually, they are there, but in reality it's quicker just to remember how they sit in each ear. And fairly quickly I also realized that there's one more feature that I missed. There is no in-ear detection, so your music keeps on playing even if you take them out. There is on the other hand Bluetooth 5.3 in both sets, and range is acceptable, but it has its limits. Don't expect to walk 2 doors down without your phone and still have a connection. The sports enthusiast will be happy to hear that these headphones are IPX5 rated, so you should be okay using them while doing some reasonably light activities. When it comes to active noise cancellation, they both do well, with Ace 2 maybe taking a slight lead. When comparing them to Samsung Buds 2, they are slightly worse at cancelling out the noise. With this in mind, they also produce slightly less pressure on the ears. We also did a few quick mic tests, and here are the results.
This is an audio test of Aurvana Ace. Just on the outside, and it's kind of noisy, but let's see what kind of noise reduction these headphones do.
This is a noise test of Aurvana Ace 2, the one with a nice case. Let's see how it delivers in a noisy environment.
This is a noise test of Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. Let's see how they deliver in this noise environment. is a sound test of the Bowers & Wilkins PI7S2, and it's a noisy environment. Let's see how they deliver.
I would say in all examples there were some problems, but Ace 2 stands out as it makes my voice a bit more clear, while standard Ace is probably worse out of the bunch. We also retested it in another environment with less background noise, and both Aurvana headphones are now more similar, but Ace 2 still takes a slight lead.
This is a follow-up audio test for the microphone for the more standard Aurvana Ace Norm 2, so it's the cheaper version. Let's see how the sound delivers. This is a follow-up mic test for the Aurvana Ace 2s, and let's see how it delivers with the current noise environment.
Overall, the way Creative does their sound isolation is not particularly good, and the results seem to be a bit of a hit and a miss, so hopefully you don't need to make too many calls with them. So, to wrap things up, I am pretty impressed with the first gen product that is both bringing something new and exciting to a very old market, as well as hitting a very competitive price point. If you're on the market for a good pair of in-ear headphones, then I would recommend checking these out. When it comes to choosing which one to get, I would say unless you specifically need the lossless audio codec, then save the money and get the standard Ace. And for all the audiophiles in the audience, what do you think about the new tech? Is there anything specific you would like me to test? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to check out the items we've covered in the video, the links are in the description below. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next one.